Welcome to a new video in my series Love Surfing, where I'm documenting my journey to find love and my life partner between Egypt and Europe, or between the Arabic world and the Western world. And I would like to share in this video the differences, the pros and cons between marriage in the Arabic world and marriage in the Western world. I'm Theresa Khalil, a writer, documentary filmmaker, and on this channel, I share my views, my stories, and my documentaries. So in this series, Love Surfing, which will be soon in a book, it's already in Arabic, but it will be also in English. I'm rewriting it now, and it's documenting my journey to find love and my life partner through dating websites. And I started this journey when I was in Egypt, and I continued when I moved to Europe. So I have experience between the two worlds, and I hope the book will be inspiring. I started my journey to find love when I was about 32 years old, and I got married when I was 41. And in the book I'm sharing what I've learned in this journey. But this is Kalbuzo. He has a role in my journey to find love and my life partner, and I will make a video about him soon. So, pros and cons. Let's talk about the Arabic world and how people get to know each other. Well, you can get to know each other from university, from work, from friends, relatives, and of course, there is arranged marriages. In the Western world, you can't find arranged marriages. Like, it's not a thing here. So you can find someone, meet them in a bar, through friends, also university, work, all kinds. Even also online dating now is a big thing in the Western world. And when I first came to Europe, actually it was something that is, let's say, not so much in the open. So I used to meet people who hide that they met through dating websites. But then as it started happening again and again and again, many people met through dating websites. So it just started to become normal and not stigmatized as it used to be. This method is also in the Arabic world, but it's not respected at all. And meeting someone on dating website in the Arabic world is like meeting someone random in the street, you know. And also the men see females on dating websites in the Arabic world as prostitutes. So yeah, so in the Arabic world, dating online is not so common yet, but arranged marriages is the most respectable way to get married. And the reason for that is that they look down on love. Love is a sin until you get married. So who would want to be sinful? I mean, it happens that you get attracted to someone, and as I was telling in my previous video, my story with the first guy I was attracted to, and how it was a learning actually experience, because I didn't know at the time that love was sinful. I thought it was something normal. I mean, I didn't choose to be attracted to someone, but in the Arabic world it is, yes, it's okay to be attracted, but you have to get married as soon as possible because you are sinning. So I guess that this what I see as pro in the Western world is that love is not sinful. And it's a con in the Arabic world. Okay, so you found someone, you met, you became attracted to each other somehow from all those methods. Now what? In the Arabic world, the man has to propose as soon as possible and have something official going on. So get engaged or just have an agreement with the family. So this has to be happening as soon as possible. In the Western world, the next step is the kiss. And that was a problem for me when I was dating online, is that every time I meet someone from a dating website and everything is going fine, then I find that they are expecting us to kiss at the end of the meeting. I'm like, what? Because I don't know you, I just met you. What are you thinking? And so that was a problem, that every time, or in many cases, I had to explain why I don't kiss, you know. So I see this as a con in the Western world, is that you have the pressure of having something physical as soon as possible. And there is no way that someone will consider you if there isn't something physical going on. And in the Arabic world, it's not like that. You can have people in love for many years and they never touched, ever, not even holding hands. So I see this ability to love someone without touching as a pro for the Arabic world and a con in the Western world. Then, in the Western world, of course, sex plays a role as well, because people have sex before marriage. In the Arabic world, sex is a disaster before marriage. Before marriage. It's the biggest sin ever, and even like, it depends where are you in the Arabic world, but the female can lose her life if she had sex before marriage. She would be, or her father would be obliged to kill her. So it is not a joke. And but in the Western world, sex has to happen before marriage, because no one will take you seriously unless you have sex. Of course, there are exceptions of people who are religious, who want to save this till the after marriage, but even those people, the religious ones in the Western world, they still touch somehow. Like, even if they are religious, they can still hug, kiss, cuddle, I don't know, other things except the intercourse. Of course, someone having sex before marriage and getting killed for it, I don't see this as a pro. But also, I don't see as a pro the pressure of having sex in the Western world. You need to get to know the person first. Like, why sex has to always be on the table as the... I mean, I understand that this relation is the only relation in the human history that includes sex. But still, you need to know the person first, and then you can see what to come after. In the Arabic world, there is so much pressure to get married. Once you get married, sex has to be done on the wedding night. That's so important, so essential for the male to prove that he has sexual capabilities, and for the female because she has to prove that she's a virgin. And even now, still, it is a problem if the bride didn't bleed on the wedding night. This doesn't go lightly, you know. In the Western world, after you are, let's say, you kissed the first kiss, then you started dating, you started having sex, visiting each other or whatever, then the next step is to move in together. So this is a big step in the West. Oh, we are moving in together. Whoa. And then maybe nothing will happen. Maybe they will break up. But usually the female is waiting for the male to propose. And this is something that I see as a con in the West, because when I first, as I shared in my previous video of the first expat I met in Egypt, and I thought it was okay for me to propose to him, because I really don't see the logic why I have to wait for the man to propose. I mean, if according to the Western rules that we decided to move in together, so we are partners in crime, then why do I have to wait for him to propose? Why can't we just also, as we decided to move in together, why can't we just decide to get married? You know? So I still don't understand this thing. But anyway, when they get married in the Western world, there is no pressure like in the Arabic world of the wedding night and the pressure of having sex and proving that you can, for the man to perform well and for the female to show that she's a virgin. So all this headache doesn't exist in the Western world, and I see that this is a pro. Okay, so those are the steps. For me, the problem in the Western world is the uncertainty. Like, you can never know what is the goal. Like, you get in a relation and there is no end goal. Like, it's not clear why you are together. Are you going to get married? Like, is marriage on the table? Is partnership even? Like, some people don't get married, but they have a partnership contract. Is anything official and legal on the table or not? So I really don't like this uncertainty that I will be in a relation with a guy having sex and I'm still not sure what is the future holding for me. And this I see as a con in the West. Oh. Okay, and so for me it was difficult to find love and my life partner in the Arabic world because of all the cons that I had, the pressure to get to marry someone before I get to know him well. And I'm always like, also the guy in the Arabic world, he can make some tests to test if I'm a respectable girl or not. So once, for example, I was in a love story and he tried to hold my hand, and I of course refused because I knew that this was a test. He was trying to hold my hand to see if I'm respectable or not. And when I refused that he hold my hand, he wanted to marry me. And those are cons in the Arabic world. I wouldn't marry someone who's testing me. But it's something natural and happens in the Arabic world as just part of the culture. So he knows he's making a test. I know that he's making a test, and I know that he knows that he's making a test. And it's just too much acting and pretending, and I'm not into that. So that was my problem in the Arabic world. The pressure, seeing love as sinful, which I don't believe is. In the Western world, my problem was the first kiss. Like, what is this? Why you have to make rules? Why do I have to kiss you on the first meeting to tell you that everything is fine? So that was a big issue because I had to explain all the time. So yeah, I like you, but I don't want to kiss. And then the second problem is, okay, let's say I met this guy and everything seems to be fine. Then what's next? What plan you have? Nothing is clear. So for me, I liked about my husband now is that everything was clear. Hey, we're going to do this. This will happen, and then this will happen. Everything was clear. And my goal was clear. Every time I met someone on a dating website, I made it clear that I'm looking for marriage. And this is something in the Western world that people are like scared to share or say. So he or she don't want to say that they are looking for marriage because they are afraid that the other partner will run away. And it happened, actually. I know someone who, she was in a relation for about, let's say, 10 years. And then he proposed to her and she rejected him. And then the relation just didn't work out because after she rejected him, there was no point of them living together anymore. Or he felt insulted, So I think the goal needs to be clear. And if you are looking in the Western world, if you are looking for marriage or for partnership or you have a plan for your life, don't be afraid to share it. Just say. And if he run away, if he's scared, then he's not for you, So those are my pros and cons for marriage in the Arabic world versus the Western world. What do you think? What do you believe? Do you prefer to get married the Arabic way or the Western way? Let me know in the comments and subscribe. You can also go to my website theresakhalil.com, sign up for the newsletter to receive a monthly letter from me sharing what's up with me, what creations I produced on that month. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Theresa_Khalil, where I share a glimpse of my daily life and views and ideas. And see you in a coming video.